Mothers are so important, and it's only as you get older, especially if you've got trauma, and we've got a lot of trauma in our family, just generation after generation. The older you get, the more you realize the further you are through your healing journey. And I have beefed with my mother. It wasn't until recently when my daughters, who are 18 and 17, they recently projected and took all this shit out on me. And it hurt, and then I humbled myself and I realized I did that too. I blamed my mother, and she blamed her mother for the things that we'd done, for my choices I'd made. And I projected all that hurt on her, like she could have done it differently, like I could have done it differently. And I said to my children, like, I'm sorry, I'm never good enough. I'm sorry I did my best, and that's all I could do. That was all I could do. It is all I can do now, is my best. That's all my mother could do too, was her best, was what she could do. And it made me realize, one, how I had treated my mother and who I am, and two, that my children are healing. I am showing my children how to do their healing, even if it was projecting it all onto me. They have released that. And I don't know when they'll if they come to the conclusion that I have come to. But I am so proud that they are doing their healing, that I will take that. And I don't know how many times I have turned around and apologized to my mother in my life through my journey with my own daughters, because it helps us reflect how they treat me and what they go through. It makes me reflect on how I am with her, and then how she must have been with her mother and her mother and her mother. It's a cycle. It's a cycle of projection. And the one person who will always forgive you and love you no matter what is your mother, because she brought you here. She created you. I have been seriously humbled, and I am free. Like, that's part of the healing journey, is that when we heal, we are mad, we are hurt. It has to come out. And when it does come out, sometimes it is on the people we love. Sometimes it is at the people we love. And the important part is, if you do hurt someone you love, if you do project your own choices you've made and the hurt you have created yourself, that you apologize. When we apologize and we see what we have done, then we can fix it. That's where the real healing is done. That's where the real release is done. So it's my birthday today. I'm 35 years old, and I have yet again apologized to my mother for the way I have treated her. I don't expect an apology from my children. I love them, and I understand it's a journey, and I understand it's going to take, they're wherever they are, and there is no time limit on it, and it is their own journey. And that is part of being a mother, is from the day they're born, they scream at us. And we love them anyway. We understand that we are all human. And that's part of the cycle, is we feel pain. We feel hunger. We feel happiness. We feel love. And that's how we come back together. is through love. And sometimes love is extremely painful. But when we let go of that pain of the past, we are renewed. We come into a new person. We forgive. We forgive ourselves. And then that pain is released. And we get to move on into the next stage, to the next level, to the next us. I'm sure I go with it, go through it with my dad as well. My dad's been passed on for 9 years, nearly 10 years. And I go through these cycles, being mad at my dad, being mad at him for not being here. But at the same time, he kind of needed to not be here so I could do things on my own. Or I still would have been like, Dad, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And I was a little bitch. There was no saying no to me. And I needed to be humbled. I needed to learn to do stuff for myself. We all do. We all do. This is our own journey. And I'm a grown up. But we'll always need our mums. And our dads. I still need my dad, and he is still here for me. Spiritually, he will make a way through. He will show me a sign that he is right here. When I'm upset and I'm hurt and I'm scared, my dad is right here with me. Always. He ain't never left. Maybe in physical form. She's a lot less grumpy now. But appreciate your parents. Wherever you're at in your cycle, wherever you're at in your healing, remember that we're all just people and we're all doing our best. And love is the medicine. Love heals us all. Love is why we're hurt. Love is how we heal. And in healing yourself, you are healing everyone around you. You are healing your generations because you are showing how. And that shit is contagious. I am showing my children how to heal. I am showing my mother how to heal. And it is healing me. We are healing. Then we are free. Then we can be fucking happy. We can focus on the things we need to focus on rather than harboring resentment and hate and pain, because that creates monsters. It creates health problems. It creates bad life choices. And that's the end goal, is to love freely. And the more we let go of and the more we heal, the closer we're going to get to that. And loving ourselves. The only way we can love ourselves is to forgive. To forgive ourselves. That's my birthday morning journey anyway. Have a fantastic day. I hope that could open your eyes. Mother's Day is coming up next month. However you feel about your mother, remember she brought you into the STEM world, okay? Appreciate her, no matter what. Put yourself in her shoes. She could have just been doing all she knew. She could have been doing her best. It may not have been your best or good enough for you. But she did what she could. Have a great day, everybody.